Hey, everybody. Let's see. Hey, y'all. There we go.
I see them scrolling, but I don't know what the comments were saying. The Homestead Carver from Virginia.
Let's see. G&G. Nana's Little Loves. Jane Charlotte. Charette. I've always thought it said Charlotte, and I just realized. Hattie. Chris Mia. Carol Rather. Hey, y'all. We are so glad y'all are with us. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Hey, Beth.
Thankfully,
Cynthia.
cooling off just a little. Thank goodness.
Yes. Kathy. Luann.
It was blistering hot again today. So, we're so punctual.
Hi, Susan.
We were watching the clock. We did not even attempt the laptop this week since we had to restart the live last time. We just went ahead. We just went ahead and went straight to the phone and said we're not even going to rely on our
Jody.
internet.
Hey, Donna.
So we went straight to the phone so we could be on time this time. To start off, Maine Nana Bear has made that cornbread twice this week.
It's so good, isn't it? It is so good.
We can't pin Sarah's comment from the phone. That's aggravating.
We probably can, but we don't know how.
Yeah, we don't know how.
Hey, Miss Martha.
But Sarah did say hit the like button.
Hey, Roger and Roe. Sarah. Hey, Mr. Jim.
I was just about to mention Mr. Jim. He is the very first note on my phone. How about that?
Yep, he sure is.
I won't give any details unless Tennessee Mountain Man wants to put them in the comments. He can tell y'all himself. But we have been in prayer for him, and we'll ask that y'all do the same. But he is back with us, and we're glad to see him.
Yeah.
He is the very first comment on my notes tonight. Oh, Shannon is 103. Well, our heat index the last few days has been 108 to 110 and all that good stuff.
She said, is it the internet or is the laptop old?
So the laptop is not that old. It's only about a year old, but it's not exactly a great one. So that could be part of it. But we also have internet issues on our TV streaming and anything like that. So it's probably a good mixture of all of it. And I figure why risk it? We'll just go straight to the phone. It slows us down on the comments some. And we can't pin some of the comments. We probably can, but we don't know how to. Because we're just us. So we're just going to go with what we've got. And try to make it to where we're not lagging. We're not having to start over and all that good stuff.
And Dale posted the line dance so everybody can practice.
Zoe told me about it. I haven't seen it yet, but I am not dancing. I will video for everybody there. How about that?
I told Nick last night, I said, we got challenged by Miss Ann Dale. And he said, no. Yes.
Well, Zoe told me, Miss Ann has posted the dance for everybody to learn for September. And everybody but me. I am not dancing. And I actually saw she did like a reel or something.
She did the dance.
No. So you can't help me enough to give me a dance.
Jody said, be careful of the mites attacking bees. It's wiping bee farms there. Wow. I mean, they do have mites.
Yes, but that's part of doing your hive inspections and things like that.
You treat them.
You're watching for that and treating as you go. And that, y'all put like dryer sheets in the top of them, don't you?
To help with beetles, hive beetles.
For beetles, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know about bees because I don't want to mess with bees.
So do you know how that works?
Nope.
You put a dryer sheet across the top right before you put the top inner lid on. And the bees will rough up the dryer sheet because they're trying to get rid of it. Well, when they rough it up, the hive beetles get entangled in it and it prevents them from going down into your box.
Who was that trying to catch feral kittens outside? I just saw part of the comment. It scrolled past me pretty fast. Oh,
Seriously?
Nashville, Indiana. She's trying to catch feral kittens.
Oh no.
Don't send Zoe kittens.
Ah. Did you ever find out who left the 4-wheeler there?
No.
Mm-mm.
It was just kind of weird. What is that back up there?
What?
Oh, that was Beth Breland.
Oh, look, I figured it out.
Hey, you figured it out. How about that? Now Zoe knows how.
We'll just click it.
Look out. She said they're going to need a dance floor between Ann, Jason, and Judy.
Yeah. Hey, Mary.
So, no, Teresa. Speaking of if y'all saw the video, we had a random 4-wheeler that was just left at our gate. It was kind of odd. We showed up to feed, and it's just there. So we went back out that evening to check waters. It has been blistering hot, and it was gone. So,
oh, she said I'm looking tan. It's probably because I'm outside all the time right now.
Probably. Zoe and I made a bonehead decision. Was it Friday?
Well, okay, so you've been off Friday, Saturday, today. You'll be off tomorrow and Tuesday.
Yeah.
So, Nick made a list of all the things we needed to get accomplished in that 5 days. We have no ball. We have no anything. And we've been trying. I said, I don't want to work the whole time. So Nick said, well, let's mark off as much as we can in 3 of the days. And we'll try to have a little fun Monday. So, in our highest temperature days, we decided.
Was it Friday? What it was the hottest day so far?
Yeah.
That's the day that I bush hogged and Zoe cut grass. So she probably did get a little tan.
Yeah. And we cut grass yesterday. And yeah, we've spent a lot of time out in this heat. But it's all right. That's part of it. It's just part of it. Hey, Cliff.
So Jane was asking, could someone have been hunting or fishing our place? So Jane, our creek crosses the public roadway, the road going into our farm. And there are occasionally people that stop. It's not really a bridge. There's just a pipe under the road. People stop there and do occasionally fish. So they wouldn't have had to stop at our gate.
They would have had to hike
for that.
Through some
But
woods.
it is a long way from our gate to there when they could have just stayed on the road and done it. So I don't think so. We think they probably just had some mechanical issues.
Yeah, there was nothing amiss.
They weren't out of gas. Someone asked me in a comment, do you think they just ran out of gas? And I actually mentioned that in the video that the officers, when they were there, they checked that. I didn't check it because I didn't want to touch it.
Right.
But when they got there, they checked it. It had fuel in it. I just think it might have been a mechanical issue of some sort.
And they even parked it kind of out of the way, which made me feel a little better about it.
Yeah, and it wasn't, the ATV wasn't in the best of shape.
But it wasn't ragged out.
Well, the battery was trying to fall out of it, and they had like a toggle switch on the ignition.
Oh, I didn't get that
Yeah,
close.
it was bad. So, it could have been any kind of mechanical issue, and that the officers even mentioned that.
But the officers did not see it as being a threat or stolen, no. So that's why.
Well, no, they ran it.
Right.
They ran the VIN number on it.
That's why I'm saying we didn't see any issue in needing to have it towed or being a threat to us. So.
Well, it wasn't blocking our gate or anything like that. So.
I saw where somebody had commented that we extended some grace to them. And, if I had mechanical issues, the last thing I would want to do is to have to go get my 4-wheeler out of impound.
Well, I said that in the video.
Well, I didn't watch.
Right toward the end. Y'all do hear this. Again, Zoe's second live in a row that she has admitted that she doesn't even bother to watch our own videos. Why would anybody else watch
you? I live it. I just trust that you made it look good.
But I said it at the end of the video that we didn't feel the need to to make it any worse. If somebody broke down,
Right.
now if it stayed there a week, we might have let them come tow it, but it's not really. There was no reason to make it worse.
I'm scrolling back up. I wanted to share Mr. Jim's comment because he did.
Okay.
He did share that he had a mini stroke while he was in recovery.
And he sent us that in an email, but it wasn't
our
it wasn't for me to tell it.
Right.
So
but he's doing better, and he's back with us, and we're glad to have him because he's a vital part of us.
Now, somebody did ask you how the iron was going.
Miss Jody did, and the iron seems to be going well. I'll go back next week to have my blood drawn again, to run my labs again and see where we are. I do feel a lot better. I don't think I've only had one spell last week, actually this past week, that I was kind of nervous, but I don't know how you think, but I think I've done a lot better here lately.
Yeah, and I was really concerned when we were cutting grass the other day. It was so hot.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time we got done with chores and did everything we needed to do, when I got the tractor going and you were on the mower, it's like 12:30.
Yeah,
and
right.
I was like, could we have picked a worse time of day to do this?
Yeah.
I even mentioned to Zoe, hey, there are headlights on this tractor. I'll go at night.
I just wanted to get it done because it takes a few hours. And, with mowing, you can stop and rest if I needed to. And I just kept going, and we got it. We pushed through it and come home, and we actually bought the kids an inflatable swimming pool. Just one of those little $30 swimming pools. And if you watched the reel, you saw where Farmer Rhett did his little trick into his pool. And
I thought he was going to break his neck.
So we got done cutting grass and came home, and both of us just laid in that cold water for a few minutes. We're fine. We're fine.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know it's not like you're pushing a mower.
No,
But
it is draining. Y'all know, being out in the sun can
there's
be draining.
not a whole lot of shade that we're cutting around.
No, there's not.
And I was just wondering how yours was going to turn out, but you seem to do fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah's got a pretty long.
She said my
there.
16-year-old's iron was so low that she had to have 3 iron infusions over 3 weeks' time, but she's feeling much better now, but she needs to take iron pill every day.
Like you were supposed to start a year ago.
Yeah. Well, we'll know after my labs next week if we'll start some infusions or not. But she said, she was even saying that the infusions once or twice a year wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a bad thing to do.
Well, I wanted to add one more prayer to the list.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason that I'm doing this is because they talked about it on their own live. Brandon Eddie at Eddie Family Farm, if y'all follow them, Brandon's having some gallbladder issues, having a lot of pain, and he's trying to work through it with diet and things like that. But y'all say a prayer for him because he's got a lot going on. They're trying to get the tiny house ready on their farm.
Right.
They have plenty to take care of, so it's he has to keep going to try to keep it all off Stephanie. So we just need to put a prayer out there for Brandon too, please. Brandon Eddie at Eddie Family Farm.
Yeah. Hey, Aunt Lou. Catherine said she's never sweated so bad in her life. Got too hot yesterday and had to cool down quickly. It's so easy right now. And, we know it's summertime and it's Alabama weather and we know it's going to happen. But it's like it just...
You have the humidity.
It just happens so fast. It's like we just went from comfortable hot to unbearable hot all with overnight.
If you get a little bit of breeze and you can find some shade, it's doable. But wow, when you're out in the middle of that pasture working on something. So Zoe was moving chicken fences yesterday. We were moving all the coops and we added them some more shade, trying to make sure all the birds had enough shade.
Mm-hmm.
And I was here working because we have our tractor here at the house, and I was moving some compost piles from here to the farm. We rented a dump trailer for that, and we're just working in two different locations. And I get this text from Zoe and said, "This heat is, how'd you word it? Brutal."
Brutal, yeah.
She said, "This heat is brutal." And I was like, well, part of where I'm working is a little bit shaded. Do you want to come here and do this? And I'll go do the chicken fence. And she's like, no, I got it, whatever. So I think Rhett and I went out there about the time y'all were wrapping up.
Yeah.
And you had some more cutting to do, and it was something. The only thing was here.
I was just glad to get it done.
I was in the area the breeze couldn't get to me.
Well, I kept driving, my mind. I'm thinking, get it done now, because that means we're going to take some time off. In my head, I kept saying, take some time off. Let's just get it done, because we're checking them boxes. If he's there doing one thing and we're here doing something else, we're ticking away at that list we wanted to.
Yeah.
Because we have to take advantage of the time that we have. We don't have a lot of obligations this week. So we're just trying to tick things off that we can while we're together apart. And then we can enjoy a little bit of downtime without keep on ticking those boxes.
Yeah.
And so that's what kept pushing us. Is I told Mackenzie, if we can get all this stuff knocked off, we're knocking off what we can while Nick's doing something else. That means we'll have a little bit of downtime soon.
Yeah. Well, we had, I mentioned the shade out there.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all saw the coop video where Zoe got her new coop, we have 2 of those already, that style, not 2 of those. They're ones that we ordered through Amazon. We have 2 of those already. And one of them, Zoe was going to turn into a greenhouse. And I said, hey, do you still have the tarp for that? And she said, yes, I still got the tarp and the wire. We never put it on there. So she put that frame together with it in mind to use it as a greenhouse.
Right there by the protege.
This weather has been so brutal, she did not even bother with putting the wire on there. Y'all saw in the video Zoe and Mackenzie, and later me helping getting the wire on.
On the new one, yeah.
We didn't even bother with that. We just put the tarp over it just because the ducks and geese and all the birds
just
needed
to give
some
them
shade.
Another shade point. So right now they've got 5 houses.
That's right.
For
just
shade.
Just for shade.
For shade.
So that's what's taking so long. Zoe, the Premier One fence moves pretty quickly, except for the sections that they've bent over the years. But Alan from A&W got to see me fighting that today with all the bent posts, trying to get it up. But Rhett got tangled up in the fence like a goat. But we have plenty of shade for them. Actually going to add a couple more poles. We're going to Walmart tomorrow and just get some bigger poles and add those in there to give them a little bit more water. But it's just, we've got to try to take care of the animals. Mm-hmm. We filled up water troughs, and I parked at the top of the hill where the pigs are now. Y'all have seen the pig pen that Zoe built. And I put the pipe through the fence and just opened it up. And I just let it all run on the ground. So they were happy, but they needed some way to cool off. And y'all know we don't have water back that far on the farm. So I took the water trailer back there and just dumped a whole lot IBC total water into the dirt just to let them have it to cool off with.
Did the screen go dim on you? Because I'm not getting any comments.
I don't know.
Maybe they're just not talking to us. I'm getting comments at the top.
Well, it doesn't look to be updating because I see.
See, they're coming in.
I see people commenting, but it's not showing on our screen. Let me pull it up so we don't miss them. I saw something about heat stroke. Let me pull it up. Don't start that.
Where are you going?
Okay. So I've got the comments pulled up here.
Okay.
Sarah said that they had been dealing with so much smoke from Canada fires They have high air quality warnings. Francis said she buys the dog pools at Tractor Supply. We may have to look into that maybe.
Nick, I'll send you some of the water that dropped here. Yeah, we need all that water.
I would
because
take
the ground is so dry right now. I bet everybody hears this. What do you think?
No.
I need to hit the refresh button.
Is it going to mess up the live?
It shouldn't. It usually does not.
Well, try it so it'll give you comments. I don't know.
Okay, there we go. See, it's showing them again.
Okay, there you go. Now they're scrolling again.
Oh, goodness. Catherine said they're about to get a storm. That must be what I'm
I
hearing.
heard some thunder.
I hear the thunder.
Ginger said she was about to purchase one. Well, if you'll look up the link, Ginger, you can get a discount on it. I mean, it's not that expensive anyway. It's about the same.
Actually, I'm not going to lie. I like the quality of that one.
I like the door frame.
I like
the door frame's a little sturdier, and it's about the same price as the one on Amazon. Yeah. But you can get a discount off of it if you go to that one. You can get different sizes and still use that as the discount. You don't have to get that exact one.
Right. And we got it in like 3 days.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Sarah said they've barely gotten any rain.
Yeah, we haven't.
I've seen North Alabama has been getting a lot of rain, and up through the Carolinas, it kind of moves through that way and through northern Alabama and moves up through the Carolinas, and they have been getting storms. We got a lot of thunder yesterday and got like 5 drops.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know if we got that much. Going back to Rhett, he was like the dolphin jumping in the pool. Tell him his new nickname is Flipper. He'll love it.
Rhett loves jumping in that pool. He stands up in a chair.
What did I miss from Miss Dawn? I was missing something because it wasn't. Let's see. Have a granddaughter that's been in the hospital. Oh, we knew that.
Yeah, she sent you that.
Well, I just got a special weather statement.
Well, we're getting weather statements, but
click it and see what it says.
Hasn't done anything. We had a couple of questions, Zoe.
Yeah.
That we need to answer.
You remember the show Flipper?
I do remember the show Flipper. I'm old enough to watch it, remember? You probably have never seen it.
I have no idea.
I used to watch Flipper all the time. But you're probably not old enough to have seen it.
Mm-mm. Dawn said she was supposed to be discharged this past Friday, and they decided to do a full cardiac workup now.
Oh.
Excuse me.
We'll have to add that on the prayer list still. I mean, we've had her and her family on there. Lolene just hit one of the questions we got this week.
How close am I to getting an alpaca?
If y'all want to know the truth, we are about 60 farther away than we were when we started it.
I know. 60 people decided they didn't like us anymore and unfollowed us.
Yeah. We've gone down, actually 70 now, because we lost about 10 more today.
I know. I don't understand.
So if I'm basing Zoe's alpacas on subscribers, I'm pretty safe because the number's going down.
I might as well ask for a buffalo.
We must be terrible.
We're terrible.
But that was one of the questions I got was like, hey, how is the number coming on the alpacas? I was like, you know what? I'll tell you during the live because it's not good.
Somebody who asked me that?
No,
just randomly.
Catherine, you're saying it goes up and down for you every day. Ours is steadily going down. It's not going up at all.
It's not going down 1 or 2. It's going down 10 and 15 at a time.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I was having that conversation with Alan at A&W, and he's like, man, we finally hit 1,000, and now we're back down like under 950. And I was like,
they take it away.
It's hitting us too. I was like, I couldn't tell you. But no, we don't go up at all, Catherine. We just steadily go down. I'm just gonna keep doing videos.
I told
whatever.
Nick if he started dancing and stuff, they
The
come
decline started with my cornbread videos, Zoe. I think I'm gonna stay out in front of the camera. That's when the decline started.
They said
was on the cornbread video.
They said you don't put sugar in your cornbread. They're getting rid of you.
So, Mr. Jim, we have talked about that too, and we actually reached out to YouTube because I told them, I was like, look, we have some subscribers that watch all the time, and they say they're being unsubscribed.
Yeah.
And they were like, it could just be a glitch. It's inactive people. They're not inactive. They're watching.
Mm-hmm.
So, Francis said show animals more to get the numbers up. I think we show the animals every video. I think.
We try to.
We try to. Maybe we need to do more updates or something. But that leads in to my other question I got this week. So, we talked about that
Catherine
we were...
said it's raining there.
Good. I hope it rains here.
I need it. Come on.
So, we mentioned that we had some changes going on at Chestnut Hills. At Judy, Judy wants to see your pet monkey. Judy, there's not a monkey. Where did your... Oh, okay.
Not my pet monkey.
Zoe did get a new pet today, but y'all don't get to see it till the video Tuesday.
You told them. I wasn't even going to bring it up.
I did tell them. Y'all don't get to see it. She'll be on the video Tuesday, but you don't get to see it. Anyway, Cliff said do another funny pig reel.
Yeah. I just can't do anything where I'm dancing.
Yeah, don't do that. You get scolded for that, too. Zoe got scolded for doing the dancing one for the alpacas.
The farm band. I was just having fun with my kids trying to have a farm band.
She got scolded for it. So, anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
There's the Karens of the world.
Moving on.
But, so we were talking about some changes. And y'all, we're not completely moving away from what we do. We talked about that. But I got in trouble on some comments that we were changing who we were for views.
Oh.
Y'all, we're not changing who we are. We're adding to it to let y'all see what you want to see. So you'll enjoy the videos more. Our farm is not changing who we are, but adding things like the alpacas, who I'm totally against. Animals that don't produce income, me being farmer minded, is not for me. But people, and I enjoy watching it. Mm-hmm. I love watching Coghill's animals. Mm-hmm. I like watching Daniel's alpacas. Mm-hmm. I love watching Judy's videos.
Yeah.
And they're all rescues. And they're a mix and all kinds of stuff. I love watching that stuff. It's just not what I was investing in.
That's because you are a work-driven mindset.
So I'm just letting you know we're not changing. We're still going to raise broilers, but ours, you're not going to make a living off of that. I'm not trying to make a living. We're feeding our community. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? We're doing it to feed our community, to give our community better options for food. Because if you're trying to make a living off farming, you're going to be bankrupt in a hurry. That's not how you make a living. Now, could you make a living? Absolutely. I'm just not. Because I can't do it full time. Mm-hmm. So if I'm not doing it full time, that's not going to be where my living comes from. We're still going to raise broilers. We're still going to do pastured pork. But that is to feed ourselves and our community and be done with it. That's mm-hmm. Does that make sense? So I don't want anybody to think, oh, you're changing who you are who you are for the sake of views. That's like y'all saying Zoe passed out for views. It's not what happened.
He just happened to be funny.
Yeah. But anyway, I wanted to answer the question, and I, it caught me off guard because when I said that we were making some changes, we didn't mean that we're completely getting away from who we are.
No, we wouldn't know how to be anybody else.
No.
We're just going to sprinkle in a little more of the Zoe's whimsicals.
Yeah.
With Nick's straight lines.
Yes, just like the gardens. I'm still going to be raising my animals for food for not only my family but people around me. But Zoe wants to have pets and animals she relates to and things like that. So, look, it is what it is. I just wanted to explain it. And I think most people understand it. We're seeing a lot of comments that they get. I know y'all get it. Most of y'all do. I really think it's maybe somebody that hasn't been watching or is relatively new. And I just wanted to explain it. So I don't want to be just sitting here ranting because it's not a rant. I just wanted y'all to know our reasoning for doing it is because Zoe wants to have those kind of animals.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
And our viewers want to see those kind of animals.
Yeah. And people don't want to just watch us working hard all the time. They would like to watch the down times and the fun times too.
And Sarah needs more Zoeisms.
Yeah.
But either way, that's what it is. I just want y'all to.
And if I'm not working so hard, I'll have time to think more about my Zoeisms, or not.
Zoe, I think the Zoeisms come from not thinking.
They come from exhaustion. They come from a loving place of exhaustion.
Jody said our farm is clean with not junk laying around.
We try not to have
Jody, I just hide it. I edit that part.
No. We try hard to
we try to keep it clean because that's what we're doing.
Or Gary.
Trying to produce people's food. So yeah, you want to keep it clean.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't. I don't know anybody around this genre that has junky farms.
No.
Jason's farm is immaculate.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel's farm is great. Walker Farm Fam is constantly cleaning their farm. I don't think Gary can do dirty.
Huh.
So, what?
Dawn said, did you see someone told a famous sheep herder whose daughter has cancer? Someone told her she was using her daughter's cancer to get views.
Ooh.
Y'all, people are
That's going a little far.
That's just mean.
So, Catherine says she has junk every day doing projects. We do too.
Right.
In the areas where the projects are, it is what it is.
Right.
That camper coupe is driving me nuts.
We got this
because it looks so crappy.
Yeah.
And we've got to get that project finished. I finally moved it way out in the pasture, so I quit having to look at it.
Every time we pull in, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of work that we've got to be able to invest time into.
We get Cassie said we hide our mess.
That's right. Everyone has farm junk, yeah.
So
well, like Daniel said that one time, everybody has that one corner where you pile all your junk.
You have to take your stuff, but you know, Jason shows his corner.
Yeah.
That's where the
peahen
nest was. Yeah. It's still not junky.
No.
It's just, there's. And I don't care what Cassie says. Their farm's clean.
They have awesome.
There's no way they're editing all that out. You just got it hidden, whatever. But you have to do projects and stuff. But yeah, we do try to keep it clean. You keep your waters clean, your areas clean. You don't want your animals getting sick, hurt, whatever. Right. If you got too much junk around, animals get injured, and
then you have vet bills.
It's not worth
price
that.
Price of everything, It is what it is. Organized farm junk. Yeah, that's the way to look at it.
We absolutely have organized farm junk. We have an area at the very back of our property, and y'all seen part of it because the pigs were there.
Mm-hmm.
The pigs were right beside it. They weren't in it. But extra fencing and posts, now we have it stacked up on pallets. Don't get me wrong. It's not just thrown about. But it's back there because you need it. You got to have it. We've got extra fencing and all kind of stuff. Christy needs to come get her honey.
I was just thinking that.
I see
saw
Christy
her name
pop
pop
up there.
I'm like, I got her honey sitting on my.
We've got your
on my
honey,
table.
Christy.
Yep.
But
what? It is what it is. People are mean. I don't.
Well, I was. Go ahead.
I was just reading comments. I don't understand why people feel like they have to say everything they think.
So Judy just said they should be married to a welder.
Ooh.
You know he's got to keep scrap.
Yeah.
So Zoe she's kind of married to a welder, but not like a Shane Sneed welder.
No.
Not a professional welder. Like I keep some, very little, but I do keep some metal around just for making repairs to farm stuff. But it's definitely not like on a Shane Sneed level.
No.
Nowhere near it. Not even close. So if we have some repairs done to our stock trailer, I have someone to take it to. It's not going to be me doing it. No.
Yeah, Candy said the Browns have a
Candy.
very, very clean. They put all of us to shame.
Brown farmhouse is immaculate.
And it's beautiful.
Oh, she wants to know what the temp is here.
Sticky.
The current temp is cooling off. It's only 87 right now. I think it got up to about 97 or 98 today. Heat index was about 108.
Sticky.
So it's just miserable.
And now, she said now they have that darn sawmill.
I know. I want a sawmill so bad. I'm jealous, Judy. We need a sawmill. I need all kinds of stuff.
2,000 degrees and counting.
It is 2,000 degrees and counting.
See, I'm not sweating. I'm just sparkling.
Well, you know.
I'm glistening. Y'all can see the glisten. This is not makeup. This is just glistening.
Well, it takes us 10 hours to get to Oklahoma. Around about. And their weather is almost identical to ours.
It is.
It doesn't feel any different. I'm like, I just went north for 10 hours and it still feels the same.
It should have cooled off at least 10 degrees.
You would think.
It was not. Is our honey sold out? Our honey has not sold out.
No, it's not sold out.
I know that Brooke and Jason did sell out of theirs, but ours is not.
Yes.
Miss Tanya still has some that she can. I did not know sticky was a temperature. It is definitely.
It is in Zoe's world.
Temperature.
There's Eddie Family Farm. We were
Brandon.
talking about them just a few minutes ago. We were adding Brandon to the prayer list.
Teresa said, do fireworks scare our animals? We did not. Last year they did not. We actually shot fireworks at the farm last year and had no issues.
The turkeys answered them.
Yeah.
The turkeys would gobble every time one went off, and that was about the extent of it.
Yeah.
I don't think the donkeys would like it very much, but we weren't close to them.
Yeah, we where the animals are, there's not a whole lot of fireworks going on.
But it was us shooting small stuff.
Yeah.
Judy wants to know where Eddie lives. If you're talking about Eddie Family Farm, they are in Oklahoma.
Correct.
But we were shooting small stuff just for the kids. You're talking about Chance being 8 and Rhett was 3 at the time.
Yeah.
Well, Chance was 7. So you don't have bigger stuff. It was a lot of smaller stuff, so it didn't bother our animals. Now, if we did bigger fireworks like some do, it might. Yeah. But no, not what we were doing.
We're right there at our farm. The neighbors are an older crowd, and there's not.
You just called all our neighbors old, and they're all younger than me.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. There is one house that is older couple, And then Jody and Heather are both younger than probably
Us.
both of us. And Nicole
Nicole's-
on the other side is younger. Younger than me.
Well, all the others are not.
All the others, those are our neighbors. You're talking about people up and down the road.
Yeah, I'm talking about our road.
Zoe just called all our younger neighbors old.
I mean, they ain't. I'm old.
They're all younger than me.
Well, that ain't saying a whole
It
lot.
ain't, is it? God. But anyway, we don't. Sharon wants to know what was wrong with Brandon. Well, Brandon was just saying he was having some pain, having some gallbladder issues. So we were just asking for prayers for them. And then he came on here. So I hope he's feeling better.
Teresa said, how old are you?
Yes, Teresa, that's too personal. No, I'm just joking. How old am I? 46.
Yeah. Yes. You're about to be you'll be 47 in October.
No, I won't.
No, you're 47.
I will be, Zoe.
I mean,
you're going the wrong direction. I will be 46 in October.
No, baby, I am 37 years old.
Oh. Well, I was born in 77.
However old. You're 9
What
years
year
older
is it?
than me.
It's 2023, ain't it?
You're going to be
So I will
47.
It will be October 23.
Whatever. I'm 37 and you're 9 years older than me. You're going to be 47
Will
for
y'all
a few
please
months.
explain this? Thank you, Cliff.
Am I 37 then?
Baby, I don't know how old you are.
I was born in 87.
You were born in 87, but you've already had your birthday this year.
Yeah.
Your birthday's in January.
Yeah.
Y'all are going to have to do the math for her. I'm
You're
trying to tell her I'm
46.
going to be 46, and she's telling me I'm
So
wrong.
you're only 45 right now? How am I 37 if you're 45?
Baby, I don't know.
That don't make any sense.
What do you mean it don't make any sense?
I thought we had 9 years between us.
Thank you, Cliff. Cliff is a month behind me, and he'll be 46.
And I thought there was a few months that we were 10 years apart. Am I really 37? I don't even know anymore. I'm just old. That's all. Once you get to a certain age, you don't keep track anymore. No.
I honestly, when someone asks me how old I am, I have to subtract it in my head because I can't remember because I don't care. I don't keep up with it anymore.
We don't have birthday parties anymore.
Do you know last year I forgot it was my birthday until my dad texted me?
Well,
he just beat you to it. You weren't up yet.
I was going to say, I usually am the first one.
He just happened to be earlier than you. And I had forgotten. I had actually already looked at the calendar for meetings and stuff, and I paid no attention to the fact that it was my birthday. I just forgot. I don't forget yours, but I forgot my own.
Well, I don't want you to forget mine.
You want me to get the voice clean and look at thunder?
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine.
Cliff, I guess we are because Zoe just called all our neighbors old, and they're younger than me.
Us.
I don't know if they're.
Well,
you don't know how old you are, so I don't know if they're younger or not.
That's true.
I don't know if they're younger or not because you don't know how old you are.
Sandra's January of 86 and she's 37. So I'm only 36. Look, I done put a whole year.
You're January of 87?
Yeah.
Yeah, January 26, 87. So you're a year younger than you thought you were.
Why be danged? Wow.
Kathy is on the 28th. Zoe's is the 26th.
Yep. Look at that. Man, I didn't even look.
See,
I am
you
a
feel
young
better
chicken.
about yourself now,
Look,
don't you?
I ain't an old hen. I'm a young chick now. Look at you, got a young girl. Oh, you're younger than I thought I was. Look.
We're exactly the same distance as we were when we started dating.
I just didn't know I was only 36.
You just can't do math.
Not not without my fingers and my
Zoe
toes. And my
doesn't math.
pen and calculator.
Teresa said her daughter's 38.
Well, she's just 2 years older than me now. 20 minutes ago, she would have been 1 year older than me.
All right, so Sarah says she's 47. Is she an old hen?
No.
You are getting really good at insulting people today.
I am. That's terrible. My mama's always claimed she was 29 until I turned 29. She had to up it to 39. I don't homeschool, no. My kids would never pass.
And I actually want her to.
Y'all, I just made my case.
I want her to homeschool the kids. But Kathy says she is 66 young.
I love it. Hey, Renee Michelle.
I don't think that number makes me feel any different, so I honestly just don't keep up with it. I have to subtract it in my head when somebody asks. And that was the bad part, was I was doing it in my head when she asked how old I was. I'm sitting there thinking, am I 45 or 46? And then Zoe tells me I'm wrong.
And I don't even know how old I am. Well, it's all clear now that I know how old I am. That'll make you right.
Well, write it down. You won't forget it next time.
I'll forget it tomorrow.
Because you're old.
We're all young. We're all still on this side of the grave, and we are.
I saw where Frances said she is working in this heat every day, and I think she said 72.
I want to be like Frances.
I hope I can pull that off.
Me too. I want to be.
Because this heat's brutal, and she's not that far away.
Yeah. And
I think she's in Bibb County.
I really want to be very active and all as we get older.
Renee, it's not raining yet, but it's thundering a little, and we are sure hoping for it.
I am praying for the rain. She said, "Oh, to be young again."
I tell you what, the lifestyle we're living. No, I'm not doing any more cooking videos.
Me and you in the kitchen, that would be fun.
Zoe, we won't have any subscribers at all if I do another one.
Cliff said he just asked his son how old he is, so he'll know how old he is.
He knew the gap, though. He said he put on there how much difference they were.
Carol's 67 and started homesteading last year. That'll. Oh, you just deleted a comment. Look at you. Quit touching. You deleted somebody's comment.
Well, I didn't mean to, but we read it.
And do a snake hunt.
Oh.
Got one somewhere in the chicken house. No, ma'am.
Yes, she's in Center. Well, I thought that's what. Kathy said she liked the video. Well,
everybody liked your video.
No. The people that are regulars like the video, but the subscribers tank. And I'm trying to get you an alpaca. Sarah wants me to do it just for the heck of it, but I don't want to do that. I want to give us a goal to get to the alpacas, and we have to meet that goal.
Oh, you must be done swimming.
Why do you still have that on?
Because we hadn't changed clothes yet, baby.
You go back swimming.
Go finish swimming, because when we get done, you'll be all done.
There's a storm coming. You better swim while you can.
I don't want to swim.
There's a storm coming.
Come on.
Why do
He's done swimming. Okay, go take your wet clothes off.
I'm done swimming.
Okay, put on dry clothes.
Come on.
He is done swimming.
Mr. Jim said he don't remember when he was born. He must have passed out. Sometimes it's not what you want, Nick. He's learning that the hard way. Right?
They'll find out Tuesday. And no, there's not an alpaca video Tuesday.
No alpaca. Y'all, if I had an alpaca, y'all would have heard me in China.
Kathy,
I would have gone live right then and been squealing.
Kathy, we initially put the goal out there for fun. It was off of the story that Cody and Erica told us. Cody and Erica told us a story about setting a goal for alpacas, and I thought it was a cute idea, so I based ours on subscribers. We're trying to grow our channel. I was like, why not throw a goal out there? So there we go. We did it. It's going to take a while to get to that goal.
You think?
But it's going to take a lot longer if the number keeps going down. But that's just to give us something to shoot for. So I'm gonna stick with the goal.
I'm okay with that. We got to build some fencing. We got to get, we already know where we're going to put it. We got
I
some other
will
stuff
tell
to
y'all
do.
this. You will see alpacas at Chestnut Hills. I don't know when it'll be, but you will see them. So I am no longer a no. How about that?
You're just at some point.
I am when we hit our goal.
Okay. Okay.
So when we hit that goal, we will get them.
Yeah.
But
said we need time for fences. Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of it too. But we have most of the fences there, so that it's.
What is that?
I don't know, but
right there. Yeah.
We'll take care of that. Got a little spam going. I had a little spam on there.
Yeah, we got him crossed over.
Yes, Lucy, I did.
Yep.
I did decide.
He's Team Alpaca one day.
As long as we meet the goal. Yeah. I do want to stick to that goal, but I am no longer a no to alpacas where I once was. I know it feels wonderful.
Oh, man. Well, you ready
I
to wrap
don't
up?
have, well, I do wanted to remind everybody, I don't have the lineup, but I do want to remind everybody about September the 9th. There is going to be a huge YouTuber meetup event at Pedals from the Past. It is going to be massive.
It is. It is.
Now, I don't know how many people are going to be there, but it's going to be a lot of channels there. So, September the 9th.
Have fun. She's taking her granddaughter to an upside-down house.
September the 9th at Pedals from the Past. If you are anywhere close enough to being able to get here for that, you're not going to want to miss it.
I do not think anybody will be disappointed.
No. And I don't even know who all's going to be there. I don't know all the channels. I have not seen a lineup. I'm sure they'll put it out eventually, but it's going to be a lot.
Every time I hear the word spam, I think of Monty Python's song Spam Eggs and Spam.
Zoe probably doesn't even know who Monty Python is.
I know that movie. It's funny.
Okay. I figured you didn't even know who that was. Ginger is hoping to be there.
It'll be awesome.
I'm hoping that Just Dig It Farms will get the lineup out pretty soon.
Well, yeah, we're only 2 months away. So I figure in about probably the next 3 to 4 weeks, we'll have a definite confirmed lineup.
It is going to be awesome.
It is. I'm excited. It's going to be like cameras and picture overload.
Yeah, it will be.
Because everybody does the same thing.
Yes.
In different ways.
Yeah. All right, ready to wrap up?
I'm ready. The storm's brewing.
Yay! We're going to get some rain.
Yay. Our peas and beans and squash need it.
They are begging for it. My okra needs rain now.
Yeah, it does. All right, y'all. We will see y'all. Watch for Tuesday's video.
Tuesday's going to be a good one.
The newest thing for the farm. I'm so excited. I actually kept a secret. You almost gave it away.
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.